Reddy's with the white tap.
Oh, good evening, everyone.
Okay, we're in.
Men's singles final 5.019 plus. They are waiting on a referee, I believe, to arrive. And the two players are just letting all the fans around the world know that it's on stream, because they didn't realise.
Yep, to be fair. No, it's very, very important. But no, we've got Freddie Powell, Josh Gilmore, two, relatively speaking, I would argue maybe new names in terms of this level of pickleball, obviously in the UK, which is very, very exciting. And both players that we've watched throughout the day have been genuinely brilliant. Tennis backgrounds, incredibly firm ground strokes. I think we'll see a lot of back of court encounters, which could argue more like tennis. But no, I'm really looking forward to it, Sam.
Should be a cracker. I'm hoping ref's not too far away.
Do we need to wait for a particular ref? If they're waiting for Mr. Ponder, I'm not entirely sure where he is. I very much hope for anyone who's watching, you can hear young Lou Stevens in the background screaming into her mic, announcing our finalists, as Lou will. 3 games to 11. Win by 2 or win by 1? Win by 2, it's a final.
Well, for all those that were tuning in earlier on today with the MLP, this will be a different format.
Yep.
This will be traditional format.
Yep.
Win on serve.
Win on serve. So obviously
to
you
11.
get. But essentially, for those of you who do follow pickleball, is much more traditional. Obviously, you win a point on your serve. If you win a point, you carry on serving. You don't get 2 serves like it is in the MLP. So in theory, you could beat someone 11-0, 11-0 if you were at decimation stations, as we call it.
Yep.
But as I said, it really what you find in singles, again, a lot of back and forth purely because the advantage in singles and the real aim of the game is to get to the net. That's the goal. And the thing about when you're playing singles is that because of the third shot rule, as soon as you return, if you get a return, you come into the net. So a lot of points go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth without actually winning a particular point.
For the viewers who may be new to pickleball, what's the third shot rule?
Essentially, you cannot hit a volley until the third shot.
Right, yep.
Which is makes it so drastically different from tennis, because you can't just run up. You cannot just run up to the net and volley it away. You have to get into the net, and that is why it's so important. Less important in singles because it is much more arguably like tennis in the way that it's played, but still a very important rule. Do we have a ref? Is pickleball? He's just playing with the net.
I don't know. I'm hoping I can find a ref so I can mic him up.
Oh,
yeah. 2 secs.
Yes, we do. Pickleball Jeff, I believe, is a ref.
no one told me otherwise. So that's our referee mic too.
We have Jeff as our referee, and I think we are underway.
Yeah, it looks it.
Oh no, they're coming in for a chat.
Oh.
A good, clean. Oh, they're coming for a photo.
All right, I thought they were going to. Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Good
boxing
clean
match.
fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a boxing match.
Touch glove boys.
Honestly.
Touch paddles boys. Let's go. So here we go then. Remember rightly, it's Freddie with the serve.
One nil.
Point. The two-shot lead.
That was off the line, that was. The problem with it, I said, listen, for anyone who's American watching, obviously, who has dedicated courts, the lines that we have to put onto our tennis courts, when they bounce on them, they skip.
Yeah.
And you can always tell the ball's in is when that happens, but it is somewhat annoying. Oh. Lovely backhand there. These two are genuinely very similar players. Hit the ball very hard, both very quick. Both will come to the net at any given opportunity.
Yeah.
So I think what it will come down to is just really better on the day. Really. Oh.
Terrific forehand down the line.
Lovely shot. Three-two. Serve just long. The wonderful thing, this is one thing you'll see with so many people in the pickleball playing singles.
Yep.
On their backhand, they'll backhand slice return. Purely because it slows it down, it makes it so much more difficult for their opponent to essentially pass them with that next shot because there's less pace on the ball.
Yes.
So forehand, very often, Louis Leville is a great example, he'll come through it under and slice it, or they will drive it. Backhand happens far, far, far less.
Right.
It's a much easier shot, just slow it down, slice it again.
Yeah, yeah, you see.
Ooh. Just a little bit long. Oh my God.
Nice recovery.
What a recovery shot there. Speed of the man. Great angle there. But again, you'll see both of them because they both hit it so hard. Slice, 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 slow it down until they can put it away, basically.
Yep.
Because if you don't slice the ball and obviously try it harder, don't have enough pace in the ball, it will just get put away at this level. And this is something that I was speaking about earlier, really, was that as you're playing in 3-5, 4-0, really, in terms of level of singles, it's much more about not losing points rather than winning points.
Yeah, yeah.
And as soon as you get to this sort of a level, they don't miss. You can't wait for someone to make a mistake. You need to force the issue. So your margin for error is so much slimmer. Oh. Great pace there. What we haven't, or I guess we're yet to see in this match, and this is something that you see as singles players get better, to complement exactly what I was saying earlier, is this sort of cat and mouse game that I guess we can bring back to Tyson McGuffin, Ben Johns in terms of the best singles players in the world, because it gets to the point where you can't risk a passing shot because they're so quick that they'll just put it away. So you have to go in with a dink, and then they dink full court to each other and try and force an opportunity. And that's not something that Louis Deville is genuinely very, very, very good at, with compliments how fast he is. But again, we are yet to see that. But I think that may be purely because these two are such both big hitters of the ball that they're not accustomed to doing it. They've got, up to this point, they've maybe not had a reason to. That was brilliant play. And that, again, what I'm talking about, not going necessarily for a passing shot, just going for a dink, slowing it down, not allowing them to win the point. So no, that was brilliant from Powell. Brilliant.
A lot of control comes into play.
Most certainly. But again, it's just brilliant to watch, obviously, how hard they both hit the ball and the ability to slow it down, get it in the kitchen, almost reset the point, is genuinely so impressive.
Freddie there, I think, just opted for a spin serve, something that was talked about when we were covering the MLP earlier.
It's actually it's quite rare to see sort of this sort of level do it, like, because that was just a normal in terms of like backhand slice, but yeah, to drop the ball and do it as a bounce is perfectly legal, but genuinely quite rare, I'd say, at this sort of level, because you can't get the pace on the ball. But no, good to see. But no, that was our first example of a little bit of cat and mouse, actually, a little bit of both at the net, back and forth in the kitchen, which is my favourite part about singles. And then again, the issue is that when these sorts of players come to the net, unless you hit a very good passing shot, it's going to get put away. So you make more mistakes like that from Josh because you do it, you can't risk it.
Game point for Fredder. Change your serve.
I mean, it's as close as we expected it to be. 9-10. Ooh, just wide. Game 1. 11-9 to Freddie Powell. And again, incredibly close, but really what I was expecting, hard hitting. And these are the sorts of games that genuinely it comes down to how many mistakes you make. And unfortunately, I think Gilmore just made a few too many, maybe arguably unforced errors in that. So really, I think, yeah, genuinely very, very important that it's just got to stay in the game, really. And I think instead of going for these passing shots, what my advice sitting as a commentator would most certainly be to slow it down like that. Try and do more third shot drops rather than the drives. Just try and mix it up. A few poor serves there.
3 errors though.
Not ideal.
Should we say 3 valleys, not points, but yeah. First point of the second game goes to Freddie.
That's better though. I'm not mad at that from Gilmore, purely because going for his passing shots, like, he's really not made that many in terms of like clean winners. So I think it's very important that he does try and mix it up, because pure rallies, ground strokes like that, he's unfortunately he's going to struggle. .30 Powell. Just a reminder that it is a best of 3. 3 games to 11. Well, if we need that, win by 2. So if Powell carries on in the way that he is,
What a nice shot.
class. There's not a lot you can do about that.
Deep in the court, backhand as well. There wasn't much.
What did you do?
I said backhand side, shall I say? There weren't much you could do with that one.
But amazing, when I'm thinking about them actually playing, like, all the passing shots I can remember have been backhand. But now I'm wondering, is there a reason he keeps putting it to that backhand? Is his forehand even better? I've barely really seen it. Again, I think in a situation, you're 5-0 down, you're in a final, you're a game down, 5-0 down, you've just got to try something different. Now that is exactly what I was talking about. Don't try and pass him, get it lovely. 2-5. Gilmore's on a bit of a run here. I think, as we all know from watching, or if you don't play, pickleball is a massive game for pure momentum. That's why I think it is genuinely so important that people do use their timeouts in these sorts of games, because it stunts that momentum, it slows it down. And that's exactly what Gilmore needed. Fortunately, he hasn't had to use his timeout, but he's just gone straight through, and we're now back at 5-all.
Going from 5-0 down to 6-5 lead.
He's on a comeback. He got a bit lucky there. There's a poor shot from Powell, but yeah, you see, class. But I say this, obviously, sitting comfortably from my chair as to what Gilmore should do in terms of the changes, but it's incredibly hard to do that in this sort of situation. But also, if that isn't your game, it's not your game. And I think, as I said, this is why it's so impressive watching pros, which these two obviously are not, but professional players, how versatile they are in these sorts of situations. They are brilliant. Lovely smash there from Powell. 5-6. Oh my goodness. What an angle, the ATP, the return of the ATP. These two are going at it, and it is wonderful to watch. A small incident with the balls, as Powell ploughed into them.
That board somehow survived that.
We've lost a few balls today.
Yeah, Josh on the serve, 6-5.
Gilmore's getting some real joy down that backhand side of Powell now when he's at the net. There again.
Yeah, there again. He's put that deep, and
it was a really good sort of approach shot from Powell, but genuinely just a superb ground stroke. The issue with it as well, they make it look so easy, and I for one can tell you it is not. 8-5, Gilmore. And again, I think the big difference in this game actually is that Powell has made a lot more unforced errors. Again, it's not about the points you win; it's about how many points you lose. Brilliant. They're both lightning quick, but the way that Powell moves across the court is incredible. Did that go in? It did.
Called us in, yeah.
That was an absurd ATP. Not only to get it around the net, he also got it off over our ref's water bottle. That sort of trajectory. 9-5. Not quite.
That's one problem with the drop ball serve.
Well, certainly. 5-9. Really well done to slow it down there from Powell. Ooh. Powell was itching for an ATP there, but it just was not there to be taken.
So again, point for Josh. 10-6.
Oh, what a shot. Gilmore's actual drop in was genuinely very good, just the angle of the shot back from Powell was better. That was ambitious.
Smash.
Too good. And that is why you'll see so many professional singles players, or singles players in general, get taught to return down the middle. Because what that does is reduces the angle of attack for third shot, which is a really, really big thing about it. Because when you get that sort of a level, so they're so good, they'll find that angle. And sticking it down the middle mitigates a lot of that angle, as we just saw from Powell there. Bit of a comeback here, 9-10. Oh. Second game point here for Gilmore. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to a third game. First game, Powell, 11-9. Second game, Gilmore, 11-9. I'll tell you what we may actually do. We may actually sub in the professional commentator for the third and final game. No? This is... I'm just being rejected.
You've just...
which is very hurtful. By all means. But we're in the wrong seats. This is the boss's seat. You're now co-commentator. Here she is.
I had no doubt you would take the better seat.
Well, you left me.
I did, that's true. I didn't know we were coming back for these gentlemen.
Neither did I.
Watching this has been... Jessie almost died. She's okay. This play has been unbelievable. So introduce me to our players.
I wish I knew more about them. However, we have Freddie Powell in the white cap. And then we have Josh Gilmore, who's the gentleman at the back. I wish I knew more about them. However, I only discovered them today. And I was only thrust upon the commentary box about a minute before they started.
All right.
So
Well, I heard Gilmore was a last addition to the tournament.
Really?
So kind of a late, can I still get in
Oh.
to singles? So,
We would call them here deadline dancers.
ooh, I like it. I mean, this play has been unbelievable. They could hang in pro in
Yeah.
America. Like, these two guys have been super athletic. The shots have been amazing.
What I was what I was probably saying, actually, I was saying earlier to Sam, is that maybe the only thing that, I wouldn't say they lack, but probably lack practice of, is that sort of like cat and mouse,
Yes.
Tyson McGuffin-esque sort of play, which they're not accustomed to, because no one does it here, apart from Mr. LaVille himself. So,
it's a bit of a nuanced part of singles.
Agreed.
Especially in the men's game. Certainly comes with experience. And again, certain people that have been playing a long time, they just don't like that style, so they're not going to play it. So,
well played. I'm saying,
this is a bit of like for all the guts and glory type of play.
oh, this is most certainly. I said the big thing about these two is they both hit the ball so incredibly hard that a lot of passing shots, a lot of unforced errors because they're going for it. Okay, Powell, 3-1.
I mean, that's insane.
My goodness.
That was such a great drive, and then for him to take that out of the air and just volley that.
Not only to volley it, but to put it where it was
Exactly.
as well.
The placement was so precise. I mean, and they're both using a gearbox, which surprises me a little.
That's exactly what I said. I mean, for doubles, but for singles, it's not something you often see.
Nope, pretty rare.
Not the sort of paddles that are known for their power.
Or their grit. So I'm noticing Gilmore is hitting very tennis-esque shots, getting a lot of top spin or coming over the top of balls.
Yep.
But again, Gearbox not known for having the grit to be able to really roll shots, but he's doing it. So maybe it's not the paddle, maybe it's the player.
Always is.
Man, just such good awareness. And I don't know if Daniel Roditi already knew him ahead of time, but I feel like Roditi has taken on coaching for Gilmore. You can see him now in the background of the shot. Daniel Roditi loves himself some singles, loves coaching it. He's probably seeing a lot of play that he likes here.
Is this Roditi's sort of style of singles? Oh, actually, when we look at the sort of people he coaches, Paris Todd, Brasher Twins, people, big hitters in general.
Yes. Yeah, I would say this is his style. I don't know if he would coach the same way that he plays. You know, he wouldn't necessarily coach a player to maybe play the same way that he plays. Obviously depends on what works for each player. The interesting thing is Gilmore, just watching, if you don't look at the scoreboard, I feel like you would think that Gilmore was dominating. He just seems to be how play is going, but Powell just right there with him.
Wasn't the first game, the second game, agreed, like that, and this is as well, but the first game it was
the opposite?
It was the opposite. It was one-way traffic, but it was still 11-9, so.
That's pickleball for you.
Indeed. Oh, that is rude.
I mean,
no
his
need for
drive barely cleared the tape. And then for Gilmore to drop that back in like that.
Borderline disrespectful.
That's just straight up disrespectful.
I agree.
No borderline about it. Haven't seen too many freebies like that.
They're working very hard, apart from that, for each point. Most certainly.
And the thing is, neither really looks tired. Like, this is the finals.
Athletes.
I mean, yeah, and this is game 3 here. And they are clearly working for it, but yeah, I mean, no signs of slowing down now. I mean,
That angle was once again ridiculous.
yeah.
To not only get to the ball, but then to have the timing to be able to hit that is absurd.
It looks to me like both of these guys have some fairly high-level tennis in their background.
Yes.
It
They
seems
are.
pretty obvious in their style of play and the way they hit the ball. Hard to do that without tennis in your background.
Agreed. But very good tennis as well at
Yes. I think they have a different tennis background than, say, I do. My recreational family tennis games are not going to cut it. All right, so Josh Gilmore has reached 6, which triggers the end change here in the 3rd game. So he will conclude the match. I mean, he's barely even breathing heavy.
Athletes. You and I could only
Different
dream.
levels of
Oh, yeah.
athletes.
You and I could only dream.
Freddie Powell will conclude this match on the end, and then we'll have a gold and silver medalist.
We will.
Is this a double elimination, or is this round
was
robin
round
into pool
robin.
play?
Exactly that.
Okay.
So we already have our bronze.
Okay.
That's been played. Seven 4. Oh,
And the thing is, when players do not play cat and mouse, when they do get to the net, that puts them at a severe disadvantage because they can easily be passed like that when you're not used to sort of that slow game at the
Agreed.
net. Puts you a little out of position sometimes. Oh, that return was phenomenal. And the fact that Gilmore came out on top of that was surprising because Powell brought him all the way over, almost off the court, and then had the entire court to work with on the next shot and just dumped it in the net instead.
ooh. But we've got, I think, the biggest lead
Yep.
of the whole 3 games. 4 points. Oh, oh, that was divine.
There was the point in the second when Freddie was up 5-0. And then didn't Josh come back 6 on the bounce?
Correct, he did.
Yeah.
Correct, he did. Yeah, one hell of a comeback.
Look at Sam Jones over there,
I know,
just
the knowledge.
bringing the facts.
We're still at 4-8. Oh.
I mean, I would love to see them take on some American pros in singles. I think it would be much more competitive than people might think.
Agreed. I think whatever the outcome of this game, one thing we have learned is these two are very, very good.
Are they both English? Do we know?
I believe so. They've both got very English names. Oh, no, that wasn't in. Surely not.
It absolutely was. He hooked that back in so nice.
Daniel, you like what you see? You like what you're seeing?
Roditi likes what he's seeing here.
He's slipped all the way to 5-10.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I mean, like I said earlier, the scoreboard was much closer, but I said it looked like Gilmore was dominating. Now the scoreboard is reflecting
I agree.
that he is.
He's definitely grown into this.
Ooh, yeah, he's just pushing it a little bit here. A couple errors that I haven't seen him make so far really this game.
No way.
All right, we're going to have a timeout, looks like, from Gilmore as Powell's coming back again. Again, a few errors from Gilmore that we hadn't seen before, and Powell just hitting some great shots.
Have you seen the state of his biceps? Talking
I
about
mean-
athletes.
Definitely goes to the gym, doesn't
My
it?
goodness. No wonder he hit the ball so hard.
I mean, he does look like he works out. I'll just say that.
Okay. Are we at 8-10? We are. 8-10.
We are indeed.
Pressure's on. Gilmore's feeling it.
Oof. This is quite a turn of events. Gilmore, yeah, he was up
Big come on there.
10-5.
Deep breath.
Yeah,
Well
he
played.
barely kept that shot in on that left sideline. That was super close, but he survives here with his game point and match point. And now a timeout for Freddie Powell on the other side as he'll have a match point facing him. I mean, I need to go talk to these boys and figure out how we can get them stateside.
They can come on the same flight as me.
They can come with you. Same suitcase.
I'm not sure my mate Gilmore would fit in a suitcase.
I mean,
Right.
an oversized one.
10-9.
Oh, beautiful one-handed backhand. Wow, really nice match between these two. Whew.
9-11, 11-9, 11-9.
I mean, that is,
You can't get quite,
that's quite possibly as close as a match can get.
almost.
Wow.
That is.
Really well done. So gold medal to Josh Gilmore, silver to Freddie Powell. Excellently played by both gentlemen. And now we will have our MLP style finals coming up after this. Team Rainbow and Team Jubilee will face off. We saw some of their earlier play between the teams, but wanted to bring you this exciting men's 5-0 singles match before we got into it. Odoth. I am not. No, I don't know what that would be. I'll work on it though. So we'll take a short break here. Our teams are going to get re-warmed up. And then me and Peter Hitchman
Indeed.
will be back on the mics for our final, which will include a women's doubles, men's doubles, and 2 mixed doubles games within the match. Exact same format as MLP, if you were able to watch that about a month or so ago. So don't go anywhere. We're just going to take a brief hiatus and then back with our MLP style finals right after this. It's the other one. All right, everyone. Our English Open MLP event finals are about to kick off here momentarily. Lauren McLaughlin coming to you live from Southampton, England. Along with Peter Hitchman. Peter. He's not. Peter's not back. There he is.
Pete's been left out of the room, and now he's returned.
He has been let back in. Welcome back, Peter.
Okay.
So we have Team Jubilee and Team Rainbow facing off here in the finals after coming out as the top two teams earlier in our MLP format. Granted, there were only 3 teams that were playing, but 3 amazing teams. So these two have moved on to the finals. They did have to face each other already earlier. So we will give a quick recap for anyone who is just rejoining us. First of all, go ahead and share this stream if you'd like. Let everybody know we have this awesome event going on in England. Gonna gather our fans here. There's even little flags they have to wave in support of their favorite teams.
I have seen the flags. They are adorable and very British.
Very British. The Queen's on one of them. Doesn't get more British than that.
Indeed.
So Team Jubilee is Rob Cassidy, Lee Whitwell, and then out of Spain we have Jesus Campos, and also out of Spain, Maria Fernandez Constantino. Our ladies are taking the court first for our women's doubles. This is 1 game to 21 rally scoring, except once you hit 20, it goes back to traditional scoring. So Lee Whitwell on the bottom right corner of your screen, 47 years old, originally from Gibraltar, then lived in Bend, Oregon for quite a few years, and then now splits her time between the Villages in Florida and Dripping Springs, Texas. Attended Francis Marion University, 2-time national champion in tennis. Her partner is Maria Fernandez Constantino, 19 years old, from Spain, studying economics in school right now. Taking them on the far end is Team Rainbow. Their ladies are Cassandra Gerke on the left side in the bluish gray top, and Irina Terashenko in the orange. Oh, and there, I mean,
on the deck first
rally right out of the gate. Cassandra Gerke on the floor.
And this is indeed a rerun of a game we watched earlier, which we believe has set MLP records, is it not?
I believe it did.
For
the
the
final
longest
score
match.
of this last ladies match was 28-26. Again, Constantino only been playing pickleball about a year and a half. Played some tennis in her background. But Cassandra Gerke on the far end, 33 years old, from Wisconsin, now lives in Missouri. Oh, little Gerke punch. She does not have racket sports in her background, so you'll find her style a little unorthodox, including that punch volley that she is very well known for. I mean, look at her. She took a knee and then immediately, look at her, she's sitting on the court.
I don't get why.
I couldn't tell you.
It works.
Couldn't tell you. Hi, Lou.
Hey, to give away.
After this. Yeah. Those are not.
These are mine.
Originally, she was a phys ed teacher, but now she's a full-time pickleball pro doing a lot of coaching and clinics. Her partner, Irina Terashenko in the orange, 39 years old, from Russia originally, now resides in Arizona with her partner. Attended Texas Tech University. She was #1 there in singles and doubles for tennis. She also has her graduate degree in sports management and used to coach tennis, but now also a full-time pickleball pro. Man, what a get from Gerke, almost hitting the floor again.
Flags are waving.
Just yelled at me.
Sorry.
Peter,
I was excited about the flags.
take it down.
Apologies.
A little short there. We do have flags waving. We got a lot of giveaways to do from our wonderful sponsor, Drop Shot. And I mean a lot. They packed a bag full of goodies for us to throw out.
Physically throw.
To physically throw. You can go out there as well.
Amazing.
It's so much fun throwing swag to the crowd. You have no idea, Peter.
Do you say swag?
Swag.
Lovely. I love you.
What do you say?
I'm not sure I'd say swag. What do you think, Sam?
For giveaways, it's definitely swag.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I will only apologise.
I mean,
It has to be.
I
unbelievable.
just didn't think I'd heard the word swag since about 2010, but
I guess that
Does
was
it mean
swag.
something terrible here?
no,
No,
Oh,
not at
geez.
all.
no. If you've got a little bit of swag going, you're a bit confident.
Okay.
You're a
Okay,
bit.
yeah. I mean, yeah, you can use
Yeah.
that in the same swagger. We use it swagger. Oh, Peter thinks he has the swag.
Yeah. Whereas,
We have a timeout here.
yeah, swag in terms of giving away free
Yes.
things.
Okay.
or,
Yeah. Free swag.
7-3.
I think they may have missed a score point. Just talking about swag.
I can't understand you, Sam. You and your northern English accent.
I'm trying to. I've simmered it down quite a lot as well. This isn't good.
I'm just joking. I'm only giving you a hard time because Peter gave you a hard time earlier.
Bit of coaching going on,
Yep,
Mr.
we got-
Cassidy, for Team Jubilee. Quite a big lead for this sort of format early on.
It's 8-3.
8-3.
A bit of a lead here for Team Rainbow. Don't often see a team pull away too much in rally scoring. Here's the punch. Punch volley from Gerke. Ooh, so Odoth, one of our favorite YouTube commenters. He lives in the YouTube chats, basically.
Amazing.
I think Odoth would agree. He's asking about the paddle that Constantino is using. So is it called Gorilla Zebra?
I'm not entirely sure. I think Zebra is, but it's ZCEBRA.
Okay. So it's a Spanish brand of paddle
Indeed.
here in Europe. I would say maybe like the Gorilla paddle. If you Googled it, it would probably come up.
Zebra. I said ZCEBRA.
Or
paddle.
Z for those
Sorry,
in
Z,
America that don't
yes.
understand what Peter's saying.
And they're out of Spain, and they're genuinely, they're not incredibly popular because it's just a sort of a national brand, but they're genuinely very, very nice.
They're super cool looking too.
They're not quite like my Franklin.
Look at this rally. Look
Oh.
at this rally going on right now.
Oh, Arena.
Wow. Ooh, that was nice.
They'll switch sides.
Odoth, you are a weirdo. Let's not joke. All right, so Team Rainbow has gotten to 11 first. So we have an end change. Again, a 6-point lead, very significant in rally scoring. Don't often see that big of a lead. So Terashenko and Gerke out in front right now, but I would not go so far as to say in control because with rally scoring, it can very quickly tighten up or go the other way. So we have Cassidy and Jesus Campos down now on the far end, chatting with Whitwell and Constantino. Again, what's so fun about MLP is the team format. You got your teammates cheering you on, coaching you.
I love that.
It's pretty great to have other pros being able to watch your match and give you
I
coaching,
love
feedback in between, let you know what's going on. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, just a little too much. Tereschenko and Gerke doing a lot there. And Odoth, I hate it, but you're right. It's swag, not swag. So, like, free stuff is swag, which is pointed out to me.
So I'm very excited to throw it into the crowd.
Peter's gonna, you can't, like, throw it at people.
No, obviously not. Oh,
It's
I
like
do
a
know what
toss.
we need. It's one of the t-shirt guns.
Oof. No, we have one of those at home. It's dangerous. Ooh, Tereschenko taking over. Ooh, nice leave. Yeah, the last time these two teams faced off, there wasn't really anything on the line. Both of them were already in the finals. But this, very competitive. These ladies, they're not messing around this time.
I'd say one of the biggest things that separate pros from those who play more casually is they always want to win. It's that innate desire. Look, everyone wants to win, that's just life, but like the drive to go out and win is just a whole different animal. Oh,
Well, I think, too, especially for pros in America, a lot, this is now their job. They're playing for money. This is how they're trying to make a living. They have sponsors. So I think that certainly is going to up your competitive nature and wanting to win, especially when a lot of money is on the line. Oof, that is nice. I mean, you and co-tournament director Sam Bassford were in New York for the New York City Open. Biggest, I think, prize money on the line for pro pickleball, $125,000 available. Oh, there! I mean, look, she slid. Those are special Lululemons that were made just for Cassandra Gerke that slide along.
and clearly
a
robust.
court. I mean, they haven't ripped. I don't get it. Defies science.
Oh, yes, Lee Whitwell.
She was, oh, that went in someone's bag.
She moved for that as soon as Irina looked down at the ball, she was off.
And I mean, there are some of the pros that were in the finals, they were in multiple finals. Some of those pros, you know, made over $20,000 at that tournament.
J.W. Johnson, Zane, Andrea Cooper's in both.
That was for Tereschenko.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more than just bragging rights on the line now for these pros.
Which is good. It's the way it should be. As our wonderful sport grows, it's the way it has to be. It's how you attract the best talent. It's how our world works. Oh, what an angle.
That was so nice from Maria Fernandez Constantino, the 19-year-old out of Spain.
They're making a little bit of a comeback here.
So I say rally scoring.
Indeed.
Real easy for things to shift. Oh yeah, that was just much too high there from Constantino.
Tagged her just on the wrist. Dismissive.
Yeah, Whitwell knows. Again, sometimes it's placement over power, we like to say.
Definitely.
And I mean, she put a lot of power on that as well, but it was the angle that really kept it away from Tereschenko.
sustained pressure from Terashenko, I think, there. Force the error.
Oh, again! Wow, what? We both were about to be like, oh my gosh, Constantino just like burned her again, and then Terashenko with the backhanded ATP. We both just like gasped.
That was ridiculous.
I've said that quite a lot today. That was ridiculous. But I think I should become more accustomed to it.
Well, that's what you have to do if you're going to be a professional commentator, Peter.
Well,
you have to different ways to say the same thing.
I think I just become more accustomed to it. That's just normal.
Yeah, I mean, no, that was still amazing. That was still amazing. I would still say that was ridiculous. And there is the game for Terashenko and Gerke, 21-14. So Team Rainbow out in front, 1-0. Our men's doubles is going to be next. We have Jesus Campos and Rob Cassidy for Team Jubilee. They'll take on Louis Laville and Carlos Alberto Perez from Spain. That's coming up here momentarily. It looks like someone touched my net again, so I'm going to have to go fix that. And we might throw a little swag to the crowd.
I think we should.
All right, we'll be back shortly. We got to go throw some stuff to the crowd.
No matter the type of player you are.
Junior, for now.
No matter where you're from.
Anim Israel, shalom.
No matter your gender. No matter your age.
No matter what tour you play on or who you play with.
No matter what's in your bag or what paddle you use.
What matters is your love of the game.
Celebrating the sport. And knowing your level so that you can keep pickleball fun and fair for everyone. What matters is you.
What matters is you.
What matters is you.
Unify the game.
Download Duper today to learn the power of you.
Know your level.
Know your game.
Lee Whitwell pumping up the crowd over there. She's not even playing next, but she's on crowd control now. All right, so our men now take the court for Team Jubilee and Team Rainbow. We will have Rob Cassidy and Jesus Campos on the near end for Team Jubilee. And Louis Laville and Carlos Alberto Perez will be representing Team Rainbow on the far end. Peter Hitchman is done coughing over there. You're done? You good? No one wants to hear you, I guess.
Nobody wants to hear
Beautiful
this
voice.
lovely accent.
I do. I mean,
We are off.
ooh, Laville in the orange, #1 player in England, showing why.
Indeed.
Laville, 26 years old, originally from Wimbledon, England. I heard something goes on there every year, but I'm not
Nothing
really
major.
sure. Yeah, nothing huge. Yeah,
No.
that's yeah.
Right now,
Just
indeed.
like vaguely rings a bell.
I'm almost sure that Mr. Laville can see Wimbledon from his family home. Like the actual...
Wow.
Yeah, it's close.
Well, all right then. Ooh, just long. So Laville did not play tennis, but a big squash player.
Which is actually, when you watch him play, you'll notice forehand rolls, all wrist. And that's squash.
Oh,
and
nice
that's also
pickup from Cassidy.
why on his knees.
Yep.
Why his smash is so good as well. But looks quite natural for someone who didn't play tennis.
Absolutely. His partner, Carlos Alberto Perez, 44 years old, from Madrid, Spain. Was a professional soccer player for many years and been playing pickleball about 7. Ooh, body shot there for Cassidy. Could not quite get out of the way. As Perez tags him with that. Of course, Rob Cassidy in the blue, fan favorite of us in America. And really, it should be all over the world. I mean, who doesn't
Agreed.
love Rob Cassidy?
No.
32 years old, from Rochester, New York, now in Naples, Florida, where he runs the Naples Pickleball Academy with Michelle Esquivel, who's also here this weekend in England.
Ooh, well played.
Yeah, that's nice. Also played on the club pickleball team that he had at Coastal Carolina University, where he attended school.
Amazing.
I actually just learned that this weekend. I didn't know that before. And I thought I knew a lot about Rob Cassidy, but just an onion peeling away the layers.
He did so well.
His partner is
A big slap.
20-year-old Jesus Campos out of Spain. Been playing pickleball about 1.5 years. A little bit of tennis, but he is a physical therapist.
Good speed up. I wonder if we're going to see a slightly different Campos today in terms of this round. 'Cause as we mentioned before, very aggressive, very fast to speed up, but in terms of the Europeans, you're playing against probably the two worst people to speed up a point too. So I guess we'll see if he has a little bit more patience, slows it down, or if he just sticks to what he knows.
Right now, Laville and Perez are out in front by a good amount, but as we saw previously in rally scoring, that can disappear very quickly.
Oh. Snatched at that a little bit.
Oh, just a little too much angle. And again, he was turned around, so couldn't really see where he was hitting that.
Great
Tried
hands
to take
from
a
Laville.
stab at it.
Yeah, great hands from Laville.
All right, so Laville and Perez get to 11, which will trigger the end change. Here in this match to 21, game to 21, excuse me. Rally scoring, but once a team hits 20, they go back to traditional scoring. Peter, do you want to tell the folks at home about you a little bit?
Ooh.
24 years old. He's a DJ.
Okay, I'm not a full-time
You
DJ.
DJ though,
I
like
DJ
you actually get paid to
yes,
DJ.
I do. That's how I funded my way through university.
I mean,
Um,
that sounds pretty like
swag?
legitimate to be.
No.
Pretty swaggy. That is
I
pretty
couldn't
swaggy.
live on being a DJ. But no, I'm 24. I live about 2 hours north of here.
Just
in
bought
the
your
Midlands.
first home.
Just bought my first home, like an actual real adult.
At 24, that's pretty also swaggy.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
And I work in social media, a social media agency. And I work in property as well. And I've been playing pickleball since I was 18, played tennis for 15 years at a very high level. And then I played pickleball once as a favour to my dad, and I have not played since. In terms of tennis. So once I was in, I was very much hooked, and then I actually introduced our co-director Sam Basford to the sport.
I mean, we
So
owe it all to you.
Without me, none of this would exist.
The English Open doesn't even happen.
Nothing without me.
Everything for Peter. Well done, Peter.
Thank you very much. And I got to see the wonderful opportunity to commentate with Lauren today, which I jumped at, and I've loved it.
And he's going to come to America and do it all the time now.
I'm all for it.
And if everyone hasn't noticed, just the loveliest English accent you could pretty much ever have. No offense, Sam. No offense.
Yeah, I'm not sure anyone's ever described a Northern Yorkshire accent as lovely. Maybe other Yorkshire people, to be fair.
Oh, Sam. Oh,
Great
almost
shot.
got that pickup. Yeah.
Again, because Cassidy gets so low, he's able to just roll and hit the ball so hard. Oh. Sent
was
him
nice.
to the shops, as we would say in England. Lovely shot from Mr. Laville.
I just want you to know that I say lovely all the time before I got here.
They're not lovely. I meant the phrase sent them to the shops.
No, yes, but I'm just saying, like, you just said lovely as well.
Yeah.
And that's like a very English thing to say lovely, which I have said for a long time now. So I just want you to know, like, I was
lovely's
already a little bit English, I think.
Is lovely an English phrase?
No, I just say it. I mean, we do say it kind of, but. Oh, the twister.
Oh, the twister.
Oh, we saw it. We got to see
He
the
deserves
twister in
that.
person.
Once again, absolutely no need, but the value, the entertainment value is just superb.
Didn't add anything strategy-wise. Didn't make the shot go any better.
Still a good lead here. 6 points. It's big.
again, with rally scoring, we talked earlier that maybe you don't take quite as big of risks because they can get, but LaVille and Perez are up by a lot, so I can certainly understand why LaVille took a bit of a risk there on that poach. Nice hands from both Cassidy and Campos on that one. And Team Rainbow up 1-0 as the ladies already played. So LaVille and Perez looking to make it 2-0 here.
Into the body. Got Campos all tied up then. 16-11. Oh.
I mean, LaVille was just like, that was so nonchalant. He was just like so ready for that speed up from Cassidy.
He was sat on that, waiting.
And again, we mentioned it with the ladies, but LaVille is playing with that gorilla paddle. You can see on his shirt the actual kind of name of that company.
Zebra.
Zebra?
It's got a C in it though.
Zebra? I don't know how you put a Z and a C together and come up with any real sound.
I'm sure if you were Spanish it'd be a different story.
Oh, that's, yeah.
But I'm also not Spanish, so I can't really help you either
agreed,
way.
agreed.
Maybe we'll find one and ask, so we know.
Yeah.
Well left. We have a match.
Game point.
Sorry, a game point, not a match point.
I keep saying match two because it feels sort of like a match, but it's just one. They have reached 20, so that means their rally scoring stops, but Team Jubilee still on rally scoring. So LaVille and Perez will have to try and win on their serve. Another game point.
I'm disappointed we haven't seen an Ernie yet.
I know.
It was
I'm
Ernie
all surprised.
Central last time. Stakes are high now, you see. Must be it. See, each side out that LaVille and Perez give up is a point
for Team Jubilee, who's still on rally scoring. So this is when it can get very dicey. Jamie, all right?
She's asking if you're all right. A new phrase that Lawrence discovered.
I'm obsessed.
Well left.
Very good eye there from Campos.
Okay. We have a game here.
We sure do. Ooh, we're going to have a timeout. I mean, this is when the rally scoring, when one team gets to 20, even if they're in a big lead, if they can't finish it, the other team just keeps creeping right back in, which they have done here. Teammates Cassandra Gerke and Irina Terashenko come out for a little pep talk.
This is exciting. I thought they were going to not steamroll, but be quite comfortable in their win, but no.
No. Cassidy and Campos with the serve. Look, there's Sam Bassford in the back in the white, co-tournament director. Big hold there for LaVille and Perez.
Louisville is pumped up.
If they can't finish it here, that will tie it up.
What a shot.
I mean, what a, I'll say, confident move to pull out a tweener on a game point.
Louis LaVille, he likes to finish with a flourish.
I mean,
unfortunately,
but you need to finish.
He didn't quite finish at that point.
Yeah.
He flourished.
He did flourish.
But didn't finish.
Like a beautiful flower. And we're tied up now.
It's gone the other way. What a comeback.
I'm enjoying your sound effects, Peter.
Sorry, I can't really help it.
That was my Peter impression. Spot on.
That was just a sharp intake of breath.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Your mouth's on the floor.
We have a tied ball game.
Wow. I mean, that's what's so exciting about this format. Ooh. Team Jubilee coming from behind, snatching it from Rainbow. Tied up 1-1. All right, we'll be back with our first of our two mixed doubles. We got to throw some more swag, and then we'll be back. we're back. Queen Shay. All right, our first mixed doubles match here of this MLP English Open final is about to be underway. We have for Team Jubilee, Rob Cassidy, who has changed shirts. Did he change? Or was he wearing that the last one?
No, he did change.
Okay, that's what I thought. He's now in the gray shirt. His partner will be 19-year-old Maria Fernandez Constantino from Spain. They'll be on the near end. On the far end is Team Rainbow. We have #1 pickleball player in all of England, Louis Laville, in the orange. Would you say he's a good mate of yours?
I'd say we're very close. Good friends.
Close mate?
Not that I've seen that often,
Close
but when we
mate?
do.
His partner, Cassandra Gerke.
We're off.
And we're tied up 1-1 between Team Jubilee and Rainbow. Perhaps a Dreambreaker.
We can dream.
I don't wanna jinx it, but come on.
Please don't.
Come on, Dreambreaker.
We can
Ron
dream.
Ponder is our referee. Oh, Queen Shay thought you were #1 in England.
Oh, unfortunately not.
I know. #1 in our hearts, Shay.
And in looks. And in DJing. I'll take all that.
And swag.
#1 in swag. Get in.
Did you say morning swag?
No, I said #1 in swag.
Oh, see, again, you like enunciate.
My apologies.
I mean, you sound great, but I can't understand half the things
No.
you're saying.
I just need to slow down. I get excited.
Ooh.
Oh.
Cassidy ramping it up a little, putting on a show for the crowd. Oh, Shay told me to leave you alone. I'm sorry, Shay. You're right. You're right.
Thank you.
Good cover from Constantino. Cassidy was already in the air with the fist pump. When Constantino hit that final shot, drops it in. Well done.
Gosh.
Team Jubilee on a roll. I mean, look at the swag, people. Look at the swag. Look at the swag right here. It's blinging out in the background.
Ooh. Loose from Laville.
It's a little too much there. I think Cassidy telling her no big deal. Probably he's done that 100 times as well.
Haven't we all?
Oh,
Did she hit the net?
Did she touch the net?
From my angle, she most certainly did.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly looked like she did, but
Bit of a grey area.
yeah, I think we
7-3.
are not calling it, I guess.
Shot. She's so good at that angle. Either's both sides,
Yeah.
backhand and forehand.
Mm-hmm.
And unless you are Arina Terashenko to get it back. There's not a great deal you can do.
I almost looked like Gerke kind of took her eyes off of what she was doing as she saw Cassidy almost crashing the net, kind of made her hesitant about what to do, and ultimately drops that shot. We have a timeout here for LaVille and Gerke. Get a little talking to from Terashenko and Carlos Alberto Perez.
A big lead, though, has opened up.
We've seen big leads in every game, though, and then they've closed very quickly. And one time the other team came back and won. Previous match for our men.
Indeed. This is why that format's so exciting, though.
Very unknown what's going to happen.
If I was a betting man, is that you'd be incredibly nervous because they're so close every single game.
There really is no guarantees in this format.
No.
Oh, yeah. LaVille did not expect that to come over. Oh, I mean, yeah. Gerke left that up too high regardless, but Cassidy just recognized that and took full advantage, crashing the net to take that out of the air as a volley. So Cassidy and Constantino out in front 11-3. This is probably the biggest lead we've ever had.
Indeed.
In a game here in the MLP event. Again, we're back tomorrow, 9 a.m. English time.
English time. British summertime.
British summertime.
BST.
Oh, really? Is that what you call it?
Well, we don't say it, but you have like Eastern and whatnot.
Yeah.
But no, we just have, if it had a name, that's what it would be.
I mean, don't all the time zones have a
name?
And
ours is BST.
Oh, I love it. British summertime. Oh, lovely.
Oh.
Needless to say, though, that's 1 a.m. Pacific time, 2 a.m. Mountain time, 3 a.m. Central time, and 4 a.m. Eastern time. So,
is that not worth
getting
up?
Go to bed.
To listen to your wonderful voice.
Go to bed now and get up in the middle of the night. It'll be fine.
No excuses, really, is there?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why anyone would miss it.
4-12. A big lead. Oh, class.
There's no other pickleball stream going on in the middle of the night in America, so
Exactly.
if you have insomnia, join us for a little pickleball.
Or if you're a true fan.
Yeah, or that.
Oh, it's just shake and bake action.
Yeah, they're really
again and again.
Just
Relentless.
running away with this. This is unusual. We have not seen this yet.
So, in the actual MLP a month ago, did this happen more? Was this more frequent, or were they much closer?
Every game was very close. I can remember one that was a little bit wider of a gap, but it was very unusual. Very unusual. Most games extremely close. Yeah, just relentless at this point.
This is a bit of a battering.
Yeah. Yeah.
Louis LaVille will not be liking this, as I know Mr. LaVille. There we go.
The Gerke punch.
The punch. So effective.
The punch.
Are you mimicking my voice?
I mean, I'm doing my best. It's never going to be good enough, though. The flair with which Cassidy plays, unparalleled. The last minute tries to tell Maria that it's hers.
Oh,
I
my
mean,
goodness.
I'm pretty sure she just broke his ankles.
What
That was
a
an ankle
shot.
breaker.
That was borderline embarrassing for the Bill. Lost the point. Did the splits.
Oof.
Oh.
The viewers would like to hear your American accent.
I will pass on that. I'd rather not get cancelled on my first broadcast.
I mean, can't you just copy the way I'm talking?
Not really.
Oh, all right.
I'm sure that I could. However, it's not something I would like to do.
Say your name how I would say your name.
Peter.
That was good.
Because everyone, whenever I go to America,
Peter.
I would say my name's Peter, and they'll say, "Is your name Pizza?" And I say, "No, Peter," and they go, "Oh, Peter."
Peter.
I get
there
it.
it is. There you
Peter.
go.
No, I get it. But I can't take myself seriously, so
That was very good.
thank you. A little bit of a fight back here. Some fighting spirit, if not the points to go with it.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to go quietly into the night.
The crowd are loving Rob Cassidy right now.
I mean,
Mad for him.
we
Can you
really
blame
need
them?
to just send him to every country.
He is a man on a mission. In this game.
He's feeling it. It's going to be a game point here for Cassidy and Constantino for Team Jubilee to go up 2-1.
Oh, that was good.
Oh,
Was it?
I thought he just missed it, but they call it in. It happened very quickly. So Team Jubilee now up 2-1. Can Rainbow come back and tie it up, taking us to our first ever Dreambreaker?
So.
For Peter's sake,
Indeed, for
we
my
hope
sake.
so. Don't go anywhere. We have one final mixed doubles match, and if everyone is good, we'll have a Dreambreaker. Don't go anywhere. Back into the mixed action right after this.
What are you guys doing?
Getting our duper tattoos?
Oh, cool.
Hey Cameron, how's it going?
Almost done.
Perfect. Can't wait to see your number.
Number?
Duper, because ratings shouldn't be a surprise. Download the app and claim your free profile today.
I haven't even started yet.
Oh.
All right, our final mixed double matchup here in our MLP English Open finals is about to kick off. Team Jubilee is currently up 2-1 over Team Rainbow. And coming up next, we'll determine if we'll see our first ever Dreambreaker or if Team Jubilee will be our winners here. For Team Jubilee, we have Jesus Campos in the black on the left, hitting with partner Lee Whitwell. And for Team Rainbow, we have Irina Terashenko in the orange, playing with Carlos Alberto Perez. Both Campos and Perez from Spain have some really fantastic players representing Spain here this weekend, excuse me. Jesus Campos, 20 years old, out of Spain. Been playing pickleball for about a year and a half. Currently working as a physical therapist. Wow. Carlos Alberto Perez, 44 years old, from Madrid, Spain. Also a physical trainer now. But played professional soccer for many years. Played soccer between the ages of 8 and 36. And has been playing pickleball now about 7 years. Played in a tournament in Utah handful of years ago now, and actually won the ability to play at the Tournament of Champions in Brigham City, Utah. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us for our final little bit of coverage here today at the English Open in Southampton, England, where we are located. Lauren McLaughlin here. Ooh, gorgeous start there for Terashenko right up the middle. And I think I will be joined back by Peter. There he is. Late as always, stylishly late. Good leave there from Campos. Hi, Eric. Ron Ponder, our referee.
2-1.
Oh, nice attack there from Campos, getting a little aggressive. Hi, everybody.
3-1.
Oh, again. I mean, Whitwell, very much excited and supportive there of Jesus Campos getting real aggressive.
That was one hell of a shot.
Oh, Pete is back.
I was assisting a lady. Medical issue.
Oh, well, then I can't be upset.
DJ, lovely man. That's just the whole package, really, isn't it?
Who are we talking about?
Nobody. Just someone I know.
Peter Hitchman, everyone. Really, the breakout star of today has been you, Peter. I think you can agree.
Fully. I found my calling.
Absolutely. I can't imagine anyone has not enjoyed listening to you today.
Okay, fours. So we need a rainbow win, so a Terashenko Perez win to force the Dreambreaker.
Thank you, Emily. Appreciate it.
I've just been called a ball boy by Lee Whitwell. Bit disrespectful for a commentator, but you know,
I mean,
you take what you can.
One thing as well, actually, that you probably may not be able to see from the live stream is just how much the ball grips on these courts. Like it really grips. So watch a Terashenko backhands and watch it skid, but also watch it move left or right.
Very grippy courts in England.
Indeed. Tennis courts.
Yes, this is a David Lloyd Tennis Club that we are at here in Southampton. Very happy to be here. Really helps that I heard there's a tennis thing going on somewhere else that took a lot of people away. Freed up the club for us to use.
Most certainly. But where would you rather be, Lauren?
I mean, definitely nowhere but here.
Exactly. Whitwell is a brick wall. Again and again and again, she gets battered by that Terashenko backhand and just you know, stands up to the battle. Big support here for Team Rainbow. I mean, the people want to see a Dreambreaker, not only us.
I think truly a big difference here has been Jesus Campos. He is executing very well. We've seen him kind of struggle, being a little impatient, making some errors. Execution been a little bit off, but he is really on in this game. And I think it's making a big difference right now for Team Jubilee.
Again, I feel like a big part of that, actually, as we come to the turn at 11, comes down to the experience of Whitwell. Calming him down, at calming presence. 20 years old.
Yeah.
A young man. On a big stage. And that's lots to take in, playing with people that he's watched on television. So I think that calming presence, allowing him to play his game, has helped him massively.
Absolutely. Big high fives from teammates Rob Cassidy and Maria Fernandez Constantino there as we switch ends. Team Jubilee out in front. Irina Terashenko and Carlos Perez need a little something. Get him going here. Oh, what a recovery from Terashenko after that net cord.
Oh, yes.
That's nice.
Great angle.
Oh, body shot there from Terashenko.
Is that in the face?
No, it just went off like his shoulder and up over his head.
No problem then. Shake it off.
Yeah.
Get on with it.
He did. That was him that yelled, right?
I don't know.
I think he yelled after that out of just like frustration of not being able to get out of the way. No, he's definitely okay though.
Ooh.
I feel a change in momentum. I can feel it.
I think this will be a very telling rally here. Tereshchenko had it. She just didn't quite open her paddle face enough to keep that ball forward. That's well done. If you can keep Whitwell back, you have an opportunity. You were able to force that error. Oh, she almost got that. That was a impressive pickup. Didn't quite keep it in though. Nice leave there from Tereshchenko, puts them back within one.
Almost a tied game. 12-13. Oh, Campos just relentless in terms of consistency, getting it back, staying in that point, but also not only staying in it, not allowing Carlos or Arena to come over and actually attack the ball.
Strategy talk there from Tereshchenko before Perez serves.
Oh, down the middle. Very well played for Team Rainbow.
Look, it's Jamie's on the live stream. Jamie, wave.
You're looking lovely. My doubles partner for tomorrow.
Oh.
I know. Sam has deserted me because he's doing obviously busy things, being a director.
I mean.
So playing with his younger brother. Arguably the most talented, naturally talented Basford.
Oh, I mean, there you go.
In terms of pickleball.
I expect big things out of both of you then.
Big things is I don't know if we'll do big things.
All right.
Entertaining things.
Sure.
Most certainly.
I mean, got to be realistic about what you're able to give, I guess.
Always.
But
I'm sure that Shay, if you're still in here, you're gutted you can't watch me tomorrow. I'm sure
I know,
the support.
Shay, I'll try and get some side videos on my phone.
If anything, I should just be on here.
That's true. I think everyone just wants to hear you talk, though, Peter.
Fair enough. I'm much better at talking than I am playing.
All right, tied at 14. This is getting exciting now.
We're getting closer. Just pushed it there.
Yeah, that's tough. The last 3 errors have been Perez. It's got to feel like a little pressure on him to make some corrections.
And just to remind us, Team Rainbow need to win this.
Otherwise, Team Jubilee will be the winner of the English Open MLP.
Oh, yes. Pushed him wide, made the gap.
So normally in a regular tournament, they could just switch the stack and maybe put Irina on the left, mix things up. But they would have to take a timeout to be able to make that switch in this format. They're kind of locked into their places.
Just dropped in.
Yeah, that's a tough lead from Terashenko.
Campos
That was well in.
Campos is genuinely almost bordering on sort of an MVP of this match so far. Arguably.
Yep. Been playing very solidly.
Whitwell was close. Not close enough.
Well done. Just a bit out of her reach. And she certainly wasn't going to get that and clear the kitchen. So a good spot there from Perez.
Oh, yes. Ridiculous hands from both teams.
That was nice.
And they've closed the gap to 2.
Wow. He managed to not. That was such a good get, and then he managed to not be in the kitchen when Whitwell purposely went right back at him, trying to catch him. Yeah, Perez has really. He's tightened up those errors.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what was there before? Did exactly what I said. He's got to be able to stop doing that. Tied up at 19. Oh no. All right, so that puts Campos and Whitwell on 20. This is a match point for them to be the winners of the English Open MLP. Oh boy.
Oh, not
the impatience.
then. Not
no,
then.
He's been so good.
Once again.
But that keeps them in.
It does.
The Dreambreaker dream is still alive.
Wanted to finish with a flourish.
So both teams now have to score on their serve. And Team Rainbow, game point. They get this Dreambreaker.
I mean,
come on.
Almost
Patience.
The middle of the net. Not quite, but it almost did.
Almost. It was close. He's been pretty consistent about when he attacks. Perfect spot there from Whitwell. So both teams now are locked back into traditional scoring. You have to score on your serve. Have to win by 2. However, each team does just get 1 serve each if they get the side out.
drifted.
All right, match point still alive here. Perez and Terashenko looking for a Dreambreaker.
Well played, Miss Whitwell. Terashenko's really trying to speed that ball up at any given opportunity. Forcing, or trying to force the issue.
Oh, wow. Doesn't get more perfect of a spot than that. Oh yeah, she set herself up so brilliantly right from the start of that.
That was Irina Terashenko in full flow. Reset, defensive, onto the offense.
Got the pop-up with the attack and the put away. Same person.
They're all human. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry.
Peter!
I didn't mean to cough. It sort of just fell out.
You like cough screamed at me.
Sorry,
at the same
I was
time.
excited. I coughed. It just fell out. That was nuts. Oh.
Oof. I'm definitely going to be deaf after this, thanks to Peter.
Once again, my greatest apologies.
Match point for Team
This
Jubilee.
is tense. Deep breath.
I want a Dreambreaker. You might be setting another record here. Seems like a marathon of a final game. I'd like to see Perez put that a little bit more in the middle. He's missed quite a few at that cross-court angle into the net, and he's a little back from the line. I think he needs to make some adjustments with that shot, as it's really not giving him the results he wants right now. Oof, almost missed that.
Oh.
I really like that Terashenko got involved there.
I'm having somewhat a sense of deja vu coming in here, Lauren.
The play is a little bit higher level this time.
Indeed.
A little more on the line. Perez really, he got a pop-up. He got exactly what he wanted, but then he didn't switch over to the forehand to put it away. Hit it with the backhand a bit awkwardly. And I think he had time to be able to hit it with the forehand, but match point here for...
Oh!
I mean, they keep surviving, but Team Rainbow needs to make something happen when it counts. I mean, they are to hold on. That, I mean, it certainly counts when you're looking at a match point to hang in there.
Can they close it out this time round?
Or can Rainbow hold them off one final time? Cassidy comes over with a little, I'm sure, word of advice for Whitwell on how to finish this.
Oh. That looked a bit dodgy.
It did look a little dodgy.
Karma. Must have been out.
Must have. Ball doesn't lie. I'm going to start saying dodgy from now on. Ooh, that looked a little dodgy.
Is
looks
that,
a little
is that
dodgy.
English?
We do not say that.
Dodgy. Yeah, it wouldn't really work in American accent.
Oh, wow.
No way.
How did she? That was off the tip of her paddle. That was a perfect lob from Perez. We haven't seen a lob in a long time. Whitwell clearly wasn't expecting that. Really well done. 25-24. Team Rainbow, let's go.
Oh,
let's go.
Done it.
Dreambreaker, Peter.
Dreambreaker.
Peter.
Woo.
Ooh, baby, guys, we got a Dreambreaker.
That was a hell of a game.
Ooh, that was nice. All right, let's go. So the way the Dreambreaker works is it will also be rally scoring to 21. So each team is going to go back and forth creating their singles lineup, giving that to Ron Ponder, who will then come tell it to me. They will play 4 points and rotate. Anyone can go against everyone. Thank you, Shay. So we're going to get our lineups here for both teams. Lou's waving her. We can't see Lou. If we switch to the other camera, Sam. There, over to the right. Oh, she's not waving anymore. There, we're waving our rainbow flags. Team Rainbow. Oh, there's a Team Jubilee. Oh,
lovely.
no. Look at that. Yes. What's up, Sam? Yeah, we're very excited for Dreambreakers.
We're back.
You all right?
Living the dream, Lauren. Living the dream. We seem to have quite a lot of things left to give
Ooh,
away.
do you need to go throw some swag? Do you want Jamie to go throw some swag with you?
Jam Jam, do you want to go and throw some swag with me? Because we have a plethora left.
That's still a good amount. So one more round at least. Try and get some of the new people that just came over for the Dreambreaker.
Louis DeVille's changed top. He now almost matches his shoes, which is actually a trademark Louis DeVille. He seems to match.
I did see that when he came to Plantation for the Plantation Open.
Like Ukraine, it was like yellow and blue, wasn't it?
It was, I think. Yeah.
However, he is known for wearing some absolutely horrendous clothing. In pickleball. Outside of that, I can't comment, but in terms of this, yeah.
All right. I feel you. All right, we're getting the lineups as Ron Ponder goes back and forth. So one team gives their first player, and then the other team will put up one against them. So we'll get the full lineups here in just a moment.
That's a big advantage, though, knowing if you pick second.
Well, yeah, that's so when they do the coin toss in the beginning, choosing home and away, that's what that is for. So if you're the home team, that means you get to react to the mixed doubles lineup. But if it goes to the Dreambreaker, if you're the home team, you have to give your first team, your first player first. All right, here he comes.
What have we got, Mr. Ponder?
What do we got here? All right, for Team Jubilee, we're going to have Jesus first, then Lee, then Rob, and then Maria. And that means they are going up against, so see, Irina and Jesus will face off. Lee and Louie will face off. Rob and Carlos. And then Maria and Cassandra will be our final ones. But we will rotate through at least one of these. Oh, this is going to be good. So first up is going to be Irina Terashenko. Oh. All right, so first, though, one of the super fun things that I have learned about the English Open is normally, like in all of our tournaments, as you win your bracket, you go get your medal, you take your pictures, etc. They kind of wait. All of the medalists stay, and then you have medal ceremonies a couple times during the day. Yes, it's like a whole event. Everybody gets called at the same time. It's a little bit bigger of a to-do, which I like. I really like it.
It's lovely.
Makes it a little more special, a little more exciting.
But obviously very different, like, when we're in New York. There's so many brackets, so many events.
Yeah, I mean, it's a much bigger tournament. It's a little tougher to do, but I appreciate it's like a little, it's more of like an intimate medal ceremony.
It's lovely.
Shay, go pack now. We're on a little bit of a break. All right, so they're doing the medal ceremony. We are going to take a short break here. And we'll be back in just a couple minutes with our Dreambreaker final for the English Open MLP. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. So first up, it's going to be too hard to change the scoreboard to each player as we rotate. So we're just going to have Team Jubilee and Team Rainbow. So up first for Jubilee, Irina Terashenko on the far end is serving against Jesus Campos in the black. Again, they'll play 4 points and rotate out. So Terashenko takes the first point. Are you excited for your first Dreambreaker, Peter?
Incredibly so.
I mean, Terashenko, a very accomplished singles player. Ooh. But again, we've seen very, very good singles players get beat in the Dreambreaker, so it's a little funky.
Shot.
Oh, did she get that line?
She did.
Ooh, tripled up in the same spot. Finally goes to another one. Oh, that's nice.
Great defense from Campos there.
Nice hands from Campos at the net. Ooh, we got it. Oh, that was a nice ATP there from Terashenko. She takes it 3-1 for Team Rainbow. So next up for Jubilee is Lee Whitwell. On the near end, she takes on Louis Laville. Whitwell has a history of rocking it out here in the Dreambreaker, so I would
Louis
expect
Laville
nothing less.
has a history of getting a little bit nervous
Oh no!
in these sorts of situations. Oh yes!
you love that, Peter.
That. Look at inner element.
I mean, yeah.
Game face is.
I don't think Lee Whitwell is more in her element than in an MLP Dreambreaker.
Agreed. But she thrives.
She really does. Oh, yeah, that's just a little too much for Whitwell to get to. Good attempt there, some good shots there from Whitwell, but ultimately Laville took more of those points, putting Rainbow up 5-3, and now it is Carlos Perez on the far end taking on Rob Cassidy. Cassidy stays back, does not charge the net.
Perez controlled that so well, start to finish.
I actually would like to see Rob follow it in. Go to the net, Rob. Go to the net. Cassidy a little frustrated. There he goes. I mean, he's just so good. Oh, he got it! He got it! Oh my gosh. Why do people play at their absolute best in the Dreambreaker? What a spot there from Perez, and he is looking to take all 4 of these points off Cassidy. Oh, all right. Cassidy steals one back, though, before he taps out, and Maria Fernandez-Constantino in for Team Jubilee, facing off against Cassandra Gerke. Just a little confusion about who is serving. Constantino in the blue is going to start off serving. She's certainly never played in this format style. I mean, Gerke's in the kitchen regardless, but what an effort. I mean, she full laid out. She laid out for that. Oh, I thought she might have got that.
I thought that was wide.
Okay, I thought it was very close.
Jamie, can you confirm? Is it out? Correct.
All right, out's the call. Jamie Bassford confirmation. Looks like Gerke started to serve before Ron Ponder had called the score. Good effort, but Constantino takes all 4 of those points.
Rob Cassidy
Oh, excuse
was
me, no,
built
one's
for
out.
this. Rob Cassidy is in his element next to us here.
All right,
Nice.
Terashenko back up against Jesus Campos. That one's wide. Everybody on the sidelines enthralled. Oh, nice effort. Oh, so good. What a get from Campos. That drop from Irina Terashenko was so good. Oh, what a pickup.
Campos said, no, not today.
He sure did.
No.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was out. Yep, it's called wide. All right. So, I believe it'll be 11-9. Team Rainbow up, and that brings in... Oh, we're switching ends. Excuse me. Our teams will switch ends first. And then Louis Laville back up on deck, facing off against Lee Whitwell.
No pressure, Louis. Big performance needed. Good big stretch too. Yep. Come on.
Gotta stay loose.
Got to stay loose.
And Whitwell on Team Jubilee on the far end, and Laville on Team Rainbow.
Laville again not happy. There's high standards. Just.
I mean, this is do or die time. All the guts and glory right now.
What a get! Oh.
Well,
Big fist pump from Laville there.
Yeah, he stayed
really,
nice and calm.
Really pumped for this.
Who wouldn't be?
You're not wrong. I'm pumped and I'm sat down.
You're gonna definitely cause me to lose some hearing, Peter. Nice spot there from Laville. Keeps it nice and low. Cassidy thought he was in, but one more.
He's just too keen. Wants
he
it.
really is. He's ready to go.
Oh, she pushed it.
Oh, I thought she got it. Yeah, she got it. I thought she hit that line. All right. Rob Cassidy back in for Team Jubilee, facing off against Carlos Alberto Perez.
Vamos.
Oh, the runaround forehand drive from Cassidy. Beautiful down the line. I really thought he was putting himself out of position big time when he ran around that off the court, but oh. Oh, a little too much. Well done though. Maria Fernandez Constantino back in on the far end, taking on Cassandra Gerke.
Yeah.
So Gerke, not a singles player, so you can see she's a little out of her element having to play singles. I don't know if Constantino plays singles, but I think she's feeling, this format, it's a little more pressure, a little more intense than a normal singles match. So I think both ladies, a little bit of nerves. Everyone's freaking out. All the players that have never played an MLP style before. Just losing it on the sidelines. I love it. All right, Irina Terashenko back to the top of the lineup with Jesus Campos on the far end.
Yes.
Oh, that was so good down that line.
He is really, really good.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes.
That's a veteran singles player move right there from Terashenko.
Indeed.
Oh.
Return was too short. Opened up the court. Someone of Terashenko's class, you can't do that. You cannot do that.
Oh my gosh! It was out! Oh my! How did she get that?
Oh my goodness!
Oh my gosh! I can't believe she got that. Oh, she is fired up.
Down to Louis Laville once again.
Sure does. Lee Whitwell, Louis Laville. This is gonna be possibly the end. And it is. Well done. Team Rainbow is our English Open MLP winners. Well done. Big congrats. Louis Laville, Carlos Alberto Perez, Irina Terashenko, and Cassandra Gerke. The winners here at the English Open MLP. Big hand as well for Team Jubilee. Rob Cassidy, Lee Whitwell, Jesus Campos, and Maria Fernandez Constantino. It has been an absolute thrill.
A pleasure.
Bringing you all this action, and we finally got a Dreambreaker when it mattered most here in the finals. So, Peter Hitchman. Peter, did you have a fun day today?
I have had a wonderful day, Laurie. Thank you ever so much for allowing me to
little first-hand front row seat for MLP style action.
Loved it. Brilliant. What a brilliant addition to our sport.
Absolutely great time here as we kick off our coverage of the English Open. A big shout out as well to Team Solidarity, Daniel Roditi, Michelle Esquivel, James Chowdhury, and Pialina Ander, who we got to see a little bit earlier in their pool play. So really great time from everybody, and all of these pros are going to be back in action tomorrow for men's and women's doubles. It'll be a really great time. Back to traditional tournament play. There will be a round-robin format in the morning, even in our pro brackets, and then they move into pool play after that.
Correct.
Bracket play. So taking some pictures, having a good time before we sign off, but big shout out to Sam Jones running our production here this weekend for the English Open. It's been a pleasure. Thank you all for joining. She sure is. Odolph. So we'll be back tomorrow. Again, it will be the absolute middle of the night for you in America if you're watching, or Canada, or Mexico, or anywhere in that
North America,
that hemisphere, you know. But we start 9 a.m. tomorrow, English summertime.
British summertime.
British summertime. Gosh darn it. British. Of course, I should have known. All right, so we'll be back. You'll be playing tomorrow, so
I will. I'll try and dive in.
All right. right, just come and pop in.
now and again.
The people will
people
want Peter.
love me.
They'll want Peter.
I will try my best.
Maybe Jamie. Oh, he's playing with you.
He's taking me.
You can both pop in then. He's taken. He's taken. I'm sorry. All right.
Very
We'll
good.
see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining us today. It's been a pleasure. We'll be back tomorrow with our pool play in men's and women's doubles. See you then.